What up? This is Couch Potato, and welcome to my crippling methodiction, which is a Crash Bandicoot. Today we're gonna go ahead and start off part 1 with an absolute banger, so let's go ahead, start playing, baby!
But Dr. Cortex, we haven't determined the cause of past failures.
Moron! This Bandicoot will be my general. He will lead my Cortex commandos to world domination. This time, I shall reign triumphant. We are closer than ever before. Quickly, into the vortex.
Dr. Cortex, the vortex is not ready. We have no idea what it could do.
Failure again. Capture him!
Uh-oh.
Prepare the female Bandicoot.
Neocortex in the background like, finally, we shall turn her into the ultimate OnlyFans girl. Every furry's dream shall finally come true. Out of my way, Elon Musk. We no longer need cat ear girls when we have a full female Bandicoot. Quick, embryo, take her to the bath. We shall collect the water and sell it for millions. All the furries in the world are gonna be like,
Ah! It should have been me, not him! It's not fair!
okay, let's be honest, if Elon Musk were to create a furry instead of a cat-eared girl, everybody would have been absolutely, or should I say every single furry out there would have been nutting right about now. The whole entire floodgates would have been open. They would have been rushing over to that laboratory. They would have caused a peaceful protest in there, throwing Molotovs, destroying the glass windows, coming in to grab the only female furry in existence. Real life furry. They would all be coming out dressed up like absolute weirdos that they are, and just drag this one and start making a religion around her, bro. That would be like Flashgates level type of storytelling right here. But anyways, despite all of my messed up things that I like to talk about, how about this? You know Crash Bandicoot was close to having a cartoon? I didn't know that. I sure as hell wish they had one. I would have been sitting back eating cereal, getting myself a Crash Bandicoot toy for free inside the box, while literally eating my Crash Bandy cereal. Like the Flintstones with their Fruity Pebbles. They should have made a cereal brand. They should have literally made a Crash Bandicoot cereal brand and make it very popular. They would have sold so much money off of it. Imagine the plot twist. Crash Bandicoot, original, PlayStation 1, one of the most popular 3D platforming games of all time. And now, turned into a cereal brand. Then they sell cereal, and they sell games. That would have been genius, but they never done that, didn't they? They should have done it. Look at Honey Oat Cheerios. They made a video game, and I remember I had a free disc that came with the box, and I started playing Honey Oat Cheerios, the video game, on the PC. Wow, was that game so amazing. I remember I played so many hours on that game. No, it was trash, actually. I mean, I did spend hours on it because I really had nothing else to play. Because, boy, oh boy, when you're living in a poor family and you don't have enough money to afford, or should I say your parents don't have the money to afford a game for you, you only get like 1 or 2 games a year and that's it. So you really tend to play one game a lot. And I mean a lot. And there's been plenty of games where I've replayed multiple times. Like, for example, Naruto Storm 2. I literally replayed that game like 4 times. Then Naruto Storm Revelation. Then Naruto Storm 3. I literally beat them all like more than 4 times. And then the demos, oh my god, I played every single demo there was, because literally I couldn't afford any of these games. I wanted to get Just Cause 2, that was like my #1 game on the bucket list, and I never got that game. Never! I never got to get the full version, I just had the demo version. I was so obsessed with the demo version that I even searched up a video on how to glitch the game so I can have infinite time, so I can continue to play through the game without the cutscene playing. And I would literally spend hours glitching through the world, going through unfinished areas, and exploring every bit. The only thing I had to worry about is dying, because if I die, well, whoop-de-doo, the whole entire cutscene, and I have to play through the game all over again. Other than that, I had a lot of fun playing Just Cause 2. That was like my biggest time spender. Along with another video game that I can think of from the top of my head. Oh, right. Crash Bandicoot, Wrath of Cortex. That was literally my first game that I've ever played as a kid that I actually owned. Because honestly, that was not my first Crash game. My real first Crash game would have to be Crash 3. Warped. That was the game that I played around like some family member's house. Oh, and that one time where there was this random fat kid and his mom outside selling food outside of their home, and I was dying to play, and my mom had to literally drag me away from it before I start stealing the kid's controller, slapping him off the chair, and start playing Crash. Nah, I wouldn't do that though. But yeah, no, I had a very odd obsession with Crash. I would see Crash Bandicoot almost everywhere I go. Whenever we go to meet a family member's house, or whenever I see some random person selling food, they have their TV outside just playing it. Why would you do that though? Why did you just not stay indoors? Like, well, my mom told me to stay around and make sure to look to, you know, help out with the customers, I guess. I don't know. He literally does absolutely nothing. Just let him stay in the house. Why bring the TV all the way outside just to play Crash? Oh my god, makes absolutely no sense to me. Either way, then after that, I moved. I moved somewhere else, moved to another state. And then when I made it to that state, I eventually found my dad. And my dad, well, he gave me a PS2. Yes, he did. And he gave me Crash Bandicoot, Wrath of Cortex, and a couple PS1 games in there too. And that was the only game I played for the majority, alongside with Madagascar on PS2. And yes, that game does exist. And yes, I've spent multiple hours playing that game. And no, I've never beaten it. And why? Because the memory card. I don't have a memory card. At the time, my parents, or to say my dad got me that, right? And I had no memory card. I'm like, what? And you know, I'm a dumb kid. I don't really know. I didn't even know that you needed a memory card, because my first console was the N64, and I was able to save everything. That one, I wasn't able to save a damn thing. So I was very frustrated. But despite that, I still kept playing. I literally gotten so masterfully, like, perfect when it comes to playing Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex, to the point that I can literally beat it within a day. Like, if you give me enough time, enough hours, I can literally beat it in one day. Easily. Like, I can literally speed run through the whole levels, through the whole game without barely any damage whatsoever. Without dying not even once. Because that's how good I am at this game. Even though it's like not one of the best Crash games, I would say it's not the worst Crash game, because there has been far worse games. I'm talking about Crash Bandicoot Mine vs. Mutant, Crash Bandicoot Mine vs. Mutant 2, or whatever. I don't even remember the rest of the other Mutant games. All I do know is that they were trash. The only one that I had a little bit of respect for was the one that actually had like some really awesome animation. Like, they had more than one animation style. They had like 5 or 10 different animation styles that were really cool to look at. And that was it. That was all there was to it. Gameplay, not interested. Story, it was kind of funny. I would say one of my favorite Crash games outside of Naughty Dog after 3 would be Crash Twinsanity. Yes, the game's unfinished. Yes, the gameplay is really not that great. Yes, the game does have its problems, but it has charm. It has comedy. This game is funny as hell. This game absolutely made me chuckle so many times, especially when I was younger. That game was another obsession of mine. It sucks that I had no memory card, because I had to replay through all the comedies and all the cutscenes all over again multiple times, to the point that I really got tired of it because I couldn't even get past certain parts of the game that I want to get past to so I can see more stuff, which sadly never happened. And there was also another thing that I did that I was young that was absolutely stupid. I literally threw away my PlayStation 2 in the trash. And it was fully working just fine. It had no issues. No issues at all. This drive, though, was giving me some problems. And the composite cable that came with it, oh, it broke. Those cables were absolutely worn and beaten. Beaten by a child. And honestly, I thought, oh no, my PlayStation 2 is broken. Looks like I'll have to throw it in the trash. In actuality, it was just a component. The composite cable. Cables were just broken. I just had to replace it. Well, me and my stupid child brain, I decided to throw everything else in the trash. Oh my god, I wish I was more intelligent back then. I would have actually kept my PS2. Well, anywho's, we have our big chunky boy here. Look at that ass crack. Yeah, let me shove a quarter in there. That's right, big boy. Yeah, you like that? You like it when I hit it in the back? Oh god, I'm so childish. This guy's so easy, dude. I'm for sure I was able to beat him on my first try as a kid. Come on, big chunky boy. Try me again. Try me again. Ooh, ooh, Chunky. Ooh, Chunky can't swing. Ooh, poor Chunky. Poor Chunky. Yeah, the high level of disrespect, just jumping on his belly like a trampoline. And there goes Crash flying. He's like, what? Alright guys, that should be the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please hit that like and subscribe button. And also, if you want to hear more of my ramblings, part 2 will be coming up. So please, sit down. Be patient. It will come. It shall be delivered! Bye.